Hello everyone, Brad Larson, owner of Larson Properties. In this video I want to talk to the owners about the early termination. And this is meaning for the tenants who express interest in wanting to terminate their lease agreement early for whatever reason. They might be feeling they want to buy a home in a different city, they might have a job relocation. This is outside of the military early terminations, which we cannot control necessarily. Let me explain that a little bit better too, because let's say active duty military, they all of a sudden get orders to move to a different city or a different duty station. We have to let them out of the lease agreement with a 30-day written notice, and they only have to pay rent up until that 30-day written notice. So that's part of the military early termination. Well, let's say about everybody else. Let's say that, again, they want to relocate to Dallas for whatever reason and they want to break the lease agreement. So what we have to do is refer to paragraph 28 of the lease agreement, and by design, when a tenant decides to terminate a lease agreement early, the owner is going to lose nothing. And so the way that works is the tenant will pay all the rent, all the utilities, all the upkeep of the home, and pay our services to replace the tenant. So basically, once that tenant pays for everything up front, we will go ahead and market the home, we'll screen for new applicants, we'll replace that particular tenant. And so let's say their lease agreement of the new tenant is going to start March 15th, for example. Then we would end the outgoing old tenant's lease agreement on March 14th, with a new tenant starting on March 15th. So in that regard, no rent is lost on the owner's behalf. The only thing that we may have to charge to the owner is we may have to charge the owner a rekey, which is around $75–80 with Texas rekey, because by law, by property code, we cannot charge an outgoing tenant or any tenant with a rekey. That's the law. So I didn't make it. I'm just saying that might be the only thing we'll have to charge the owner. So in this regard, it just should answer some basic questions about the early termination. Again, from the owner's perspective, the owner's eyes, this should cost you nothing because we can go ahead and do all the work involved to replace the outgoing tenant. Should you have any further questions, give us a call, 210-497-8686. Thanks for watching. Take care.